If you didn't believe in the power of the Word of God to change lives, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing. Unfortunately, by Wednesday afternoon, people have forgotten 90% of what we say on a Sunday morning. A message you've probably spent at least a day and a half, maybe longer, preparing goes right out of their minds. And people cannot use what they can't remember. They can't act on what they don't retain. For instance, if I'm going to preach a message out of John chapter 6, I might say something like this to kick it off. In today's passage, we're going to see that God's not so much concerned about your ability, but your availability. Not so much about what you bring to the table, but that you're willing to bring what you do have to the table so He can use it. Now, all I did was give a preview, then I'm going to dive into the text. This gives people a way to know what they're looking for as they're listening to the details so they don't get lost in the minutia. Then at the end of the message, rephrase it again and say it again. God's not so much interested in your ability, but your availability. So this week, go and give God what you do have and watch Him multiply it. Again, it's simple, it's clear, but people need a way of mapping this audibly so they can actually put into practice what you're trying to get across. So this week, make sure you give them a preview before you get into the details and then repeat it before the end so they know what you want them to do.